Hey guys, it's Kelly here again and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another bullet journal setup video. For today I have my February bullet journal setup, and I know that this month, this year is starting off a little bit weird because my first theme was lemons and my second theme is greenery, which is completely not accurate to the season I am in, because in Bulgaria it is currently winter. There's like 70 centimeters of snow outside. It is cold, it is wet, it is windy, and it is not at all for lemons or greenery. But even so, I decided to just do what makes me inspired and have my theme be something that I enjoy looking at, something that makes me feel good. And wintry things never make me feel good. I hate winter. It is my least favorite season. I don't like to be cold. I don't like to be wet. I don't like wind. I don't like when there's no sun. And I really don't like Christmas either. So there's literally nothing in winter that I enjoy. So I see no reason for me to make any of my themes wintry themed, so that's what we're this month do. Now, I really wanted to create something that felt a little bit homey, and because I am currently living in an apartment that has a lot of flowers and a lot of well, the walls are green, very, very green, and there's a lot of greenery here because my boyfriend likes taking care of plants. So this kind of got me inspired to create something more green, lush, and lively as a theme. So this is kind of what I created. It's very abstract. It's just literally just dots. It's light and dark dots to imitate leaves. But I thought it looked so cool from afar, and I really like it. It's very simple, and I changed a few things from my previous month. I actually ended up I forgot to put in a to-do list last month, so that was not fun because I had to do it in my brain dump section. Not that I fill up my brain dumps lately, but it's still nice to have it. So this time I remembered, and I also added a social media post planner, because in the middle of the month of January, I thought that I was going to be very active with my posting, and I should not have thought that because I was not. I was active for the first part of the month of January, but now I've kind of slowed down. I'm hoping to pick up again, but yeah. I have a few video ideas and I have a few things recorded, so hopefully I won't get into it. But as you may have noticed, or maybe not, I recorded this kind of in the middle of the month because my January setup was filled up only to like the 16th or 17th, as you can kind of see when I flip back and forth. And so I thought, you know, that I'm gonna record it sooner and I'm gonna have a lot of time to edit it, and it is currently the 29th, so clearly I did not have a lot of time to edit it. So yeah, here we are. Last month I had a cover page without a quote, and this month I decided to add one, and the quote that I chose is "For every day," no, sorry, without the for. Just every day as a potential seed that we can grow into something beautiful. And it is a quote by Austin Kleon. And I really liked this quote. It kind of resonated with me, and I decided to add it. I don't know if I'm gonna stick to quotes. I'm kind of experimenting a little bit in terms of what kind of trackers and what kind of pages I have for my monthly setups, because I kind of stick to the same thing. I usually have my moods, my habits, my overview of the month, my bills, sleep in some way, social media, books, and TV shows. And I don't really steer anywhere in a different direction. So this month I'm experimenting with a social media planner, or at least like a calendar where I can set up what I want to post, because I do want to be more active and I do want to get some traction this way, you know, towards my channel. And all of the other things I think are a bit simpler and just the regular things that I use. I have my cover page with my quote and my overview of the whole month. I also added my to-do list in my overview. The page with the overview is very simple. I kind of wish I did something more to it, added some more greenery or leaves, but at the same time I do enjoy the simplicity. It's very clean, so I don't mind that. And I also use my gold pen. I bought a new gold pen. This is the Central Pen gold marker. It's very reflective, but not on this particular paper because it absorbs it a little, so I had to go over it twice to make it more reflective. Can't really tell on camera, but I can tell in real life, and it's really cool. I did very simple boxes with some leaves in the corners. I thought it looked very nice, and for my habits I reverted back to a table kind of fill up. And also because my pages are so thin, there's a lot of paper seeping through, not paper, I'm sorry, ink from the markers. There's a lot of ink seeping through onto the other pages, which I'm really not a fan of. I have mentioned this before. This is a Moleskine journal, and I don't know if this is what it's supposed to look like. I think I've talked about this before. I kind of feel duped a little bit because people are always raving about the Moleskine journals, but mostly the sketchbooks. But I have seen people use the Moleskine journals as well with the dotted paper, and it always seems so thick in terms of paper and paper weight, and mine are just so thin. I'm beginning to think that maybe I didn't get an original one because I ordered it off Amazon and it wasn't from the Moleskine seller store. I think it was something else, some other brand, so I might have been cheated from quite a bit of money because these are very expensive, and I am not extremely happy with the paper, unfortunately. But I will continue on with this year, and I will definitely finish this journal because I really like the pages. They're kind of glossy, they don't retain too much ink, they don't bunch up, and I can use more markers on my pages even if they do leak to the next page. And I really like the format as well. It's a little bit thinner. It's not as wide, the page is not as wide, so it's kind of like an A5 but a little bit thinner, and I really enjoy that. It's very cool. It works very well with my setups and my trackers, so I'm happy about that. On this page right now I am doing my social media tracker, and on the left side I'm doing my planner. And for this one I decided to go with a calendar with all of the months and all of the weeks, and I just gotta say February is such a satisfying month to look at because it starts on Monday and ends on Sunday, and it's just 4 weeks. It's from the beginning to the end. Every single box is filled, and it's just so aesthetically pleasing, and I had a lot of fun writing in all of the calendars. But yeah, I'm sorry if you can hear my phone in the background. As usual, I forgot to stop the volume before I started recording. That's just something that I do. On the last page I have my sleep tracker and my bills and my brain dump trackers, boxes, and I reverted to something different in terms of sleep because I do work shifts and sometimes I take naps in the evening, so I decided to not just have it as a number of hours that I slept, but also have it from which hour to which hour I was actually asleep. So it's gonna be a little bit harder to fill in, but it might look kind of cool once I do fill it in with the different colors. So that's basically it for this one. It was a little bit of a rambly video. I'm sorry guys. I do hope you enjoy it, and I do hope you got at least a little bit of inspiration from it. If you want to check some of my other themes out there on this channel already, and I will link my bullet journal playlist at the end of this video. I always do. So thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe if you like what you see and would like to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.